I'm standing in the newly renovated Harvard Student Center on the Del Mar College East Campus. This area is the social, cultural, and recreational center for students, faculty, alumni, and guests. The Harvard Center creates a very comfortable atmosphere. This is just one of the many welcoming spots at Del Mar now. I'm Amy Mintz, Associate Professor of Child Development Early Childhood at Del Mar College. Today we'll meet the new Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs for Del Mar College. Dr. Beth Lewis will tell us about her vision for the college. The new Del Mar College Dean of Health Sciences and Professional Education, Dr. Shannon Ydoyaga, is here. She'll tell us about her new responsibilities. Students in the radio and television program are back with the all-new Del Mar Now update. We've got lots to talk about on this first show of the season. Stay with us. This is Del Mar Now. Our first guest assumed the position of Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs on August 1st. She brings more than 28 years of higher education instruction and administrative experience to Del Mar College. Before coming to Del Mar, she served as President of College of Mainland in Texas City for 3 years. She earned a Bachelor's of Arts degree in English from the University of Texas at Austin, a Master's of Arts degree in English, and a doctoral in educational leadership from Sam Houston State University. Please welcome to Del Mar Now, Dr. Beth Lewis. Hi, well, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, well, you do have an extensive background from various places, so can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. I was really lucky in that once I finally decided what it was that I wanted to be when I grew up, that my path has been pretty steady from then. Up until that point, though, I was pretty typical in that, you know, I picked my major as English the last hour of the last day before you had to declare, and it was a matter of, I got my transcript out and I thought, what do I have the highest grades in? I'll be an English major. Okay, had no idea what I was going to do with that. Thought I wanted to go to law school, got accepted to a law school, and then thought I really don't want to be a lawyer because this was in the mid-'80s, and everywhere I went, I was being waited on by servers who had law degrees, and I thought, I don't want to do that. So started a master's program, and that's when everything changed, because part of it was I had a teaching assistant position. And once I started teaching, that changed everything. And so started teaching, did that full-time for about 9 years at 2 different community colleges, and loved it, but thought, gosh, if I have to wake up 40 years from now doing exactly what I'm doing right now, I'm not sure that's what I want. Really wanted to have a broader influence, and so went into administration at that point. All of my experience, with a little bit of a gap at the very beginning, has been in Texas community colleges, and have loved every minute of it. Different positions, different kinds of influence that I've had, but it always comes back to the community college and the mission of the community college for me.
Well, we're excited to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And I hear it from quite a few students actually too. Well, I was this major first, I was this major first, and I feel like, and that's a good thing at Del Mar College, you can sample in a lot of different stuff and before you find your pathway.
It's not realistic to expect that someone at 18 or 28 or 48 is going to say, this is exactly what I want to do, here's how I'm going to get there, this is the steps I need to take. That's not very realistic, and especially for really young students.
True.
At 18. There's no way to expect them to lay out their whole life. But we ask them to do when they come in the door.
Or we change our mind. We come back to college to redo what we wanted to do. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what do you see as your biggest challenge at Del Mar College?
Oh gosh, I like to think of them as opportunities. You know, we at Del Mar, because of the rich history, we have folks who have been here for so long, which is tremendous because they have that institutional history. They have that passion for their students, for Del Mar College. Sometimes, though, I think that it can kind of box us in a little bit, and maybe we don't think about new ways of doing things. It's that old, gosh, you know, I've been doing it this way for 25 years and it's been fine. Yeah, and I want to stay in my building, in my department, and teach in my classroom. And sometimes it's better to go out and see, well, what are you doing over there? How can we work together on this? So those are some of the opportunities that I see, is how can we make this better, the pathway a little bit easier for students, help them understand what their choices are early on.
Do you have any particular projects in mind that link back to that already, or are you still in the brainstorming
Well,
phase
you know,
of that?
certainly in Texas and really nationwide, but a big push in Texas now in community colleges is the Pathways Project, where students are given a clean sense of what it is that they need to do when they come in the door. You know, we forget for so many students that getting out of the parking lot and just going in to register is a huge act of courage. And for many of them, it takes them 4 or 5 times to pull into the parking lot and get the courage to come inside. And then we hit them with all sorts of information, and we ask them questions using words that no one knows, right? And that can be overwhelming. And so I think if we can ease them into that a little bit better, that it's a clean pathway from you start here, you take these steps along the way, we're going to make sure you're on that same path. And then at the end, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have a degree, you're going to have a certificate, you're going to be able to transfer seamlessly.
That easy button.
Yeah. Why shouldn't it be easy? Because everything else is so hard.
Of course it should
I'm not
be.
saying the courses should be easy, but I think that their pathway, their journey,
Right.
it is our duty to make that as easy as possible for them and to not throw up barriers again and again just because, well, that's the way we did it back in, you know, when I was in school. I had to stand in line for 4 days to get a course. You know, why? Why do we have that attitude?
Right. Well,
So.
it sounds like a very much needed idea and process that's going to get
It's
underway.
exciting.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
really exciting to think about the things that we can improve upon.
Do you think that's Del Mar College's biggest challenge right now, or is something else that could be the biggest challenge that Del Mar College is facing?
Gosh, you know, we have a number of opportunities for growth, certainly facilities. You know, when you're talking about a college that has multiple campuses and is growing.
And we're thankful for that.
And we're very grateful for that. We're very grateful for that. But I think that's so important to keep in mind, that some of our buildings are a little, you know, have they run the end of their life cycle? And is it time to do something different with that building or replace it with something else? So those are some of the things that I like looking at. Of course, you know, we've got to look at the South Side, as we're doing. You know, 30% of our enrollment on the East Campus comes from that zip code. So that's a huge market there.
Definitely.
It's pretty exciting to think about the things that we could be improving upon. Things are great now, but they can always be better.
Sky's the limit.
Exactly.
All right, lastly, where do you see Del Mar College in 10 years?
Oh, gosh.
I know we're talking about improvements and expansions.
Right. You know, what I would love to see, not just for Del Mar College, but for all community colleges, it frustrates the bejesus out of me when people don't have respect for community colleges everywhere. You know, it's the joke. It's not real college. It's whatever, you know, whatever the derogatory term you want to use. 70% of every higher ed student in the state of Texas right now is enrolled in a community college. They may also be enrolled at Texas A&M or UT Austin.
Correct.
But they're also taking a class at Austin Community College or Blinn College.
Correct.
Or, you know, and usually it's a math class that they're picking up. And, you know, 80% of all first responders get their training, their licensing, and their credentialing from a community college. Let's start looking at that as being a great first choice.
Well, and I definitely see that in our community, people
Yes.
being dual enrolled and we're coming home from the holidays and
Yes.
taking a class for
Right.
the summertime. So I definitely agree with you on that idea.
Good.
Well, thanks for being with us
Thank
and
you so much.
sharing your ideas.
You
because
bet.
I look forward to seeing them in
Thank
action.
you. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate it.
We're taking a short break, but the students in the radio and television program are next with the Del Mar Now update. After that, we'll meet the new Dean of Health Sciences and Professional Education. Stay with us.
Dream of earning a great salary? With excellent benefits? Del Mar College can get you where you want to go. Drivers are in huge demand. And with our transportation training services, you can earn a commercial driver's license in as little as 3 weeks. So drive your own success and get the license that puts you behind the wheel. Learn more at delmar.edu/trucking.
We all want to protect what we love. And we know that child safety seats and seatbelts save lives. Yet 3 out of 4 kids aren't buckled in correctly. And last year, 39% of Texas teens who died in crashes weren't wearing a seatbelt. Don't be a statistic. If you love it, click it. That includes you, too. Buckle up. Every rider, every ride.
Don't give Zika a biting chance, Texas. Protect yourself from mosquitoes. Remove standing water on your property. Put screens on windows and close doors. And wear long sleeves, pants, and EPA-approved insect repellent. Learn more at texaszika.org.
Welcome to this edition of Del Mar Update. I'm Brittany Claremont.
And I'm Sarah Metter.
The use of drones is fast becoming big business. Unmanned Aircraft Systems, or UAS, is the official terminology for drones. The Association of Unmanned Vehicle Systems International predicts drones will have an $82 billion impact on the national economy in the next 10 years. That could translate into 100,000 jobs across the U.S. Del Mar College, along with Texas A&M University Corpus Christi, are a part of a $788,000 grant to educate individuals in the use of drones. The grant is from the National Science Foundation Advanced Technology Education Program. Del Mar is the lead institution to develop and disseminate a program in UAS. Texas currently ranks 3rd out of 10 states, showing significant growth in job creation and revenue in the field. Commercial use include agriculture and railroad tracks.
Powerline inspections to border surveillance. Del Mar College student researchers had a chance to highlight their work experiences this summer. The researchers did summer internships around the country and showcased their work during the poster season last month. Among the 15 students was Jamie Adame, who interned with the U.S. Department of Agriculture Research Services Arid Agriculture Research Station in Arizona. His primary objective was bioengineering in plants to reduce biofuels in leaves. Lori Leva interned at Emerville, California. She also worked in the biofuel area, identifying genetic strains to increase product yields. Del Mar Professor of Biology, Dr. Rob Hatherwill, says the students gain a wealth of knowledge in the field. He says the students learn how to work as a team as well as how to troubleshoot through discovery based on research.
A high graduation rate for Del Mar College Regional Police Academy continues. The summer class of 2016 graduated with a success rate of 100%. This is the 15th Academy class in a row to pass the state exams on the first attempt. 13 graduates took the Texas Commission of Law Enforcement licensure exam. The state licensing test is a culmination of a 16-week academy course. Chair of Del Mar's Public Safety Education Department, Davis Marill, says the course challenges each cadet in academics and skills training.
2 Del Mar College students have received scholarships from the South Texas chapter of the American GI Forum. The $500 scholarships were given to radiologic technology major Clarissa Rivera and nurse education major Zefrino Tijanero. The scholarships were given during the Dr. P. Garcia Texas State Recognition Day. Rivera decided to go into radiology because jobs in the field are currently high in demand. She had been employed at a local call center for 13 years but lost her job when the center closed. Rivera says the award reassured her that she has done the right thing to gain her education. Tijanero says the scholarship for the spring semester will help pay for his state examination for nursing. The recognition day was part of a Hispanic Heritage Month.
Mariachi Del Mar and Feria de las Flores Folclórico performed several musical pieces during the luncheon. 6 individuals will be recognized by the DMC Vikings Alumni Association. The 6 are recognized for their support for Del Mar College and include faculty, staff, alumni, and a friend of Del Mar College. The 6 will be formally recognized November 1st at the Blue and Silver Spectacular Dinner and Awards Ceremony. This is the 4th group to be recognized. The honorees are Executive Assistant to the President Tina Bolter as Distinguished Staffed, Associate Professor of Child Development Benita Flores Munoz as Distinguished Faculty, Foundation Board Member Ajit David as Distinguished Friend, Vice President of Campus Bank Samuel Lagoria as Distinguished Young Alumni, John Valls of Valls Consulting Group as Distinguished Alumni, and the Del Mar Board Member Sandra Mesbarger as Outstanding Alumni.
Original prints from 4 countries are on exhibit at the Joseph A. Kane Memorial Art Gallery. 40 prints from China, Japan, Peru, and the United States are included in the Printmaking Invitational 2016 exhibit. Del Mar College Associate Professor of Art Gerardo Cubarrubias says the exhibit's pieces show how printmakers interpret life. He says some works are abstract displays of geometry, while others portray myth, heritage, nature, or industry. The exhibit pieces range in size from being small to larger than by 80 by 40 inches. The exhibit in Del Mar's Fine Arts Building is free to the public. It will be on display through December 2nd.
That's this edition of Del Mar Update. I'm Brittany Claremont.
And I'm Sarah Metter. Stay tuned for more Del Mar Now.
I used to dream I was finishing my high school diploma so I could earn a college degree and launch my career. Today, I am.
Go from I dream to I am. Del Mar College offers GED high school equivalency classes free throughout the Coastal Bend. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
Get Del Mar College information right in the palm of your hand using Viking Go. Viking Go is Del Mar College's mobile app full of useful college information you can access on your cell phone or tablet. Choose from 13 active modules from the menu. You can even access Del Mar College social media feeds. Viking Go is available on Google Play and the Apple App Store for your phones and tablets. Stay on the go with Viking Go. Start using Viking Go today.
For more information about Del Mar Now, log on to www.delmar.edu/now. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions to help us improve Del Mar Now, send an email to now@delmar.edu.
Our next guest is the new Dean of Health Sciences and Professional Education at Del Mar College. Before coming to Del Mar, she served as the District Director for the Health Careers Resource Center for Dallas County Community College District. She received her undergraduate degree from the University of Mississippi and a Master's of Science in Management from Texas A&M University Commerce. Her PhD is in education with a specialization in leadership for higher education and was awarded by Capella University. Please welcome to Del Mar Now, Dr. Shannon Ydoyaga. Hi. Well, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Okay, so you're a native Texan.
Yes.
So what attracted you to Del Mar College?
Well, for the most part, it was really the diversity of the program offerings and the amount of technology that's here. And many individuals in the region don't realize that Del Mar is actually recognized across the nation for its technical programs. And being over a large system in the healthcare sector, it was a nice alignment not only with my background and experience within higher education, but also with my background in engineering IT environments. And so bringing all of that together under the School of Health Sciences and Professional Education it was a good fit. Plus, I was excited to come back home to the Coastal Bend.
Well, we're excited to have you here.
Thank you.
And we were chatting a minute ago about the Dallas County Community College, and you were overseeing a lot, but you also have a lot on your plate here at Del Mar College as the new Dean of Health Sciences and Professional Education. So you've got a lot of different diverse programs that you're overseeing here. Can you tell us one initiative that you're currently working on for a specific program?
Actually, it has to do with what we call interprofessional education, and so it's for multiple programs. And we have a clinic space that our students need a health center. So we are working in collaboration with our faculty across counseling, nursing, the occupational therapy, kinesiology for wellness, and really looking at creating a holistic clinic that'll serve our students and employees. And so I've been working with some community partners in order to make that a reality for the college and hopefully the community down the road.
It sounds like it's going to be a valuable asset for the community and the college as well, too.
Absolutely.
Definitely. And you are no shy around awards. You've done some great things in your past with your past careers. Prior to Del Mar College, you worked for the Dallas Community College County and was awarded the Greater Dallas Workforce Solutions Partner of the Year in 2013. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that award and what that entailed?
Absolutely. It was very specific. We had, over the last few years, come together with the Workforce Solutions of Greater Dallas to create very large healthcare fairs for the students to find employment within the healthcare sector. And so we came together and worked with the convention center and had about 110 employers come out to interview our students for jobs. And it was very successful. We had about 3,000 participants and to come out and meet and pass out resumes, and so we have had really good results. And so I work closely with our Workforce Solutions partners, not only from a advising standpoint for our students, but what are those jobs and what are the needs of our community.
Very true.
And so the Workforce Solutions is a critical element in making sure that we are providing programs that allow for high demand, high wage jobs for the community. And so the Del Mar works closely with the Workforce Solutions in this region as well. And so working on those initiatives, so it's not just about training, but it's about what is at the end of this path. And hopefully it is a job or it's a pathway to a bachelor's or a master's level program as well. And so as a community college, we need to understand that pipeline for our students so that we are creating opportunities for individuals to make a living wage. And not be in areas of poverty within our community. And so Workforce Solutions is a big part of that. And so I was honored to receive the award for work that I do and will continue to do on a regular basis.
As you mentioned, it's vital to have those partnerships within the community so students gain not only hands-on experiences while they're still in college, but they also know what avenues to go into upon graduation.
Right.
Do you see similar partnership companies in Corpus Christi area compared to Dallas, or in terms of health sectors, or do you feel like the communities are different?
The partners are a little bit different, but the problems are similar. And so finding individuals that are prepared for the workforce is critical. And so working closely with our human resources directors and executives to really understand their workforce needs is important from a curriculum design standpoint so that we're giving them the workers of the future that are trained on the cutting edge technology. Right. So in the learning spaces, we have a lot of simulation labs, very common in the nursing areas, working with the high definition mannequins, but also within even our refinery area, we've got simulation spaces to replicate how you help a refinery in the process.
Right.
And so having this technology is critical to reduce that learning curve when individuals hit the workforce. And so the faster they can come up to the speed, the better it is for the organization and the employee at that point.
Well, you are responsible for a huge division. We were just talking about your new dean position. And you know, a lot of faculty, a lot of staff to oversee in these different divisions. How would you describe your management or leadership style?
Well, as with any leader, it depends on the scenario and what you are working on. To give you my, academic answer by definition, when I'm working on new programs or the clinic space or with industry, my style is transformational and visionary. And so it's looking forward to see what are the trends, what do we need to be doing, how do we serve these groups 10, even 20 years from now. And so that requires you to take responsible risks and to have the courage to even sometimes fail, if it doesn't work, and recognize that and then try again.
And that's the learning moment too, right there.
And it is. and so being able to lead during these transformational changes within organizations is critical. But we have to do that. We have to be agile for our workforce and for our community. So that's part of it. But from a faculty and student perspective, I'm a servant leader. And so I work to help them succeed, and that comes in many different forms. And so those are really the styles that I work around, and it just depends on which group I'm working with at that time.
Well, we're excited to see what's going to be in the future for us. Well, you've heard dreams delivered at Del Mar College. So what is your dream for Del Mar College, and how will you play in helping to support that?
Well, that going back to just the programs and creating just high-end, high-wage job opportunities so that it's not only dreams delivered but jobs delivered, and helping people to make those living wages so that they can support their families and get back to the community, and then we can hopefully, create an environment and a community that is vibrant and just allows people to continue to grow. And so for Del Mar, I want us to continue to expand our technology and our programs so that we can give back.
That sounds like a vital need, though, actually.
So. Absolutely.
Well, thanks for chatting with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck on your new position.
Thank you.
If you have questions or comments about Del Mar Now, send an email to now@delmar.edu. We will return in November with a new show. We'll hope you'll join us. Until then, I am Amy Mintz for Del Mar Now. Thanks for watching.